Hey, how are you today? This is Auntie Nat's Crochet. Glad you choose this tutorial video. Do subscribe to my channel. The subscribe button is at this corner over here. It will mean a lot to me. I have hundreds of videos, so do check them out. And today I'm gonna make an apple, an eaten apple. So I'm gonna use milk cotton yarn, and I will have this. If you do not have this, it's alright, or maybe you can use keychain or all sorts of chain that you can find to hang your apple. And these are 5-ply cotton yarn, so I'll be using a 3.5 mm hook. Okay, now let this fun begin. Okay, we're gonna start with the apple color. If you're gonna make red apple, you start with red. Mine is green apple, so I'm gonna start with green. I'm gonna start with a magic circle. Just curl it around your finger, make a cross, turn to the back, pull up a loop and make a knot. And once you have a magic circle or a magic ring, do 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Six single crochet. Then row 2, I'm going to go to the first stitch. If you do not know where's the first stitch, you can count back this V shape from here and count back to find your first stitch. Oops, let me do that again. Okay, I'm going to do 1 increase followed by a single crochet. That makes one set. 1 increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. Now this is 1 increase. This is 1 single crochet. That makes one set. So now increase, single crochet, increase, and a single crochet. You should have 3 sets of this, and in total you should have 9 stitches. And now we go to row 3. Row 3, I'm going to do single crochet in the next two stitches. This is 1, this is 2, oops, and you do an increase. 1, 2, increase. 1, 2, increase. You should have 3 sets of this, and you should have 12 stitches. Now the last part, I'm going to do single crochet all around, just single crochet, no increase, which means I would have 12 stitches. Once you have something like this, go to the next stitch, do a slip stitch, chain 1 and pull tight, and leave a long tail for sewing. And make 2 of this, miss one more, make 1 more of this. So I'll come back to you once I make the second one. Okay, now I'm gonna make the stem. Use brown, any brown color. I am going to make a knot. This is just my habit of making a knot. After this knot, I'm going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this end here. Include it in my hook. I go to the second stitch from the hook. This is the hook. This is the first stitch. This is the second stitch. Go to the second stitch and do a single crochet with this, including this. And then the next 2 stitch, I'm going to do slip stitch. Oops. Let me do that again. And you will have something like this. So here, doesn't really matter which is the top of the apple. You just grab one of it because both of this is the same size. You just grab one of it, bring this 2 tail over, bring it over and tie a knot with the tail from the magic ring of the apple. And then one more thing is, we do not want the apple to look like this. We want the apple to like sink in a bit here. So all this tail I'm gonna hide inside. No, I think I make the stitches first before I hide this because it'll be quite difficult to see. I'm gonna make a few stitches from here to the side so that it stays like this, like sink in a bit, like an apple. Because if it's like this, it doesn't look much of an apple. So let me try and see if this works. You just leave all this outside first, because with this inside I can't see this row of stitches. So from here, I just grab one of this stitch here. Even if it shows in front, it doesn't really matter because it's still green in color. You grab I should have used a normal sewing needle. This needle is just too thick. Okay, so you kind of pull it a bit. See, this side sink in already. Then you go to the next stitch and do the same. bring it to the side here and kind of pull. Once you go through here, it creates a lock. It's kind of, you know, lock it in a way. So at least the top part is a bit flat. Okay, now this side, because you can see here is kind of flat, but here it's still bulging. Okay, which means I have to make one stitch over this side. Here maybe. And make it go through here. You pull. Once you pull, so this part, can you see it's kind of like sink in a bit. So now we have a flat top and not a bulging one. Something like this. And here, just make one stitch over this side to kind of lock it. And later when we sew the core of the apple, we can do this. We can pull this again. We can do this. We can make a few stitches here to pull it down again. No problem. So now all this, if possible, just hide it inside. And this part of the apple, you do not need stuffing. This is already the stuffing. This is enough to plump it up like this. Now we go to the core of the apple. Okay, now to make the middle part of the apple, I'm gonna start with a magic circle. You're gonna do 6 single crochet into the magic circle. Then I'm going to do 1 increase, and I may get a marker. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. This is 1 increase followed by a single crochet. This is 1 set, and we're going to do 3 sets of this. Now this is the last set. And we should have 9 stitches in this row. Now row 3. Row 3, I'm going to do a decrease. I'm going to do 2 together. I'm going to go to the front loop and the front loop. Oops. And you put through 2 and 2. This is a 2 together. I make 2 stitch become 1. And I'm going to do a single crochet in the next stitch, and we should have 6 sets of this. Two together, single crochet and 2 together and a single crochet. So we would come back to 6 stitches in this row, and now I'm going to go to do single crochet all around, no increase, which means I should have 6 stitches in this row. And let me hide this tail inside. It's easier so they won't be in the way, and we don't need stuffing. Now for row 5, oops, row 5, I'm going to do 1 single crochet. Sorry, I'm going to do single crochet in the next 2 stitch. This is 1 single crochet, do another one in the next stitch, then I'm going to do half double crochet in the yarn over like this, and you're gonna put through all 3. This is a half double crochet, and again a half double crochet in the next stitch, then a single crochet, then a half double crochet. This is row 5. So now we go to row 6. I'm gonna start with a single crochet, followed by half double crochet in the next 2 stitch, one, 2, then the remaining 3 stitch I'm going to do single crochet, 1, 2, and 3. You should still have 6 stitches in this row. In row 5, I'm gonna start with the half double crochet, another half double crochet in the next stitch, and single crochet in the next 2 stitch. This is single crochet, single crochet, then I'm going to do half double crochet in the last 2 stitch. Actually this half double crochet is just randomly here and there because I do not want the core part to be like so straight down in one So this is kind of like here bulging and here not, and you know, it's not even. So actually row 5 to row row 5 to row 7 is just 6 stitches. There's no increase or decrease, it's just that the difference is in between. I will add some half double crochet. And now I'm going to do single crochet all around. Just single crochet, there's no half double crochet, so I am still gonna get 6 single crochet. I'm gonna get 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And the last row I'm going to do an increase. Gonna do 1 increase. Let me add my marker, followed by a single crochet. You should have 3 sets of this. Increase, single crochet, increase, oops, and single crochet. And I'm just going to go to the next stitch, slip stitch, chain 1, and pull tight. And you do not need to leave a long tail. And if you can, hide it around here, or you can just tuck it in. And I'm going to sew some seeds here. Okay, now I'm gonna make some seeds. Let's see, maybe I should do it here. Leave the tail here, I can tie a knot. 1 seed here. Maybe another seed here. And maybe 1 more here. Here, I guess. I think 3 is enough. Apple does not have so many seeds like this. I mean, one glance it does look as if it has some seeds. I am not gonna add stuffing here. Okay, I think I'm gonna cut this and tie a knot here with these 2. Then hide it inside. This way I do not need stuffing. All this will be enough. Here it's kind of full, So I think I'm gonna attach this side here, whereas this side with the magic circle I'm gonna attach to this side over here. Maybe I should make this flat as well, because apple are not supposed to have round base. And I'll make a few stitches here like just now to kind of hold it down a bit like this, make it look more like an apple. So here I'm gonna sew it with the green yarn, which means hide all this brown inside here like this, and you stitch once on the apple, once on the white apple, and once on the green part, or you can come up here first. Tuck all this in, and you make one stitch here like this. So the top part here have to be like wider, then it become more narrow here, and then wider here. When you stitch, try and make this as wide as possible. More green. Like this. So it looks like as if the green part is more, the white part is the inside. So you stitch it around like this. So make it look as if the green part is more, then it comes to this white part, and attach the other one as well. And make sure the top part is kind of flat like this, and this one you make a few stitches here, pull it to the side like in the beginning, so that this one goes down, it doesn't flare up like this, because apple was supposed to have a dent at the bottom and the top. So I'll come back to you once I have this nicely fastened. So you just sew it this way to make it look like there's more green than white. Like the green is kind of covering up the white. Okay, I fastened it nicely, and this is how my version of the eaten apple looks like. So do you like this pattern? Do subscribe to my channel. I have plenty more to share, so do stay tuned, and I look forward to seeing you in my next post.